Hello, my name is Sarah Pinder and I'm a barrister at Goldsmith Chambers. I'm here today to present this webinar for you on family-based visas, on recent developments and the best practice in that area. So in this 1 hour approximately webinar, we're going to be looking at the summary of the relevant rules and the requirements relating to family-based categories of immigration law. We will throughout look at the overview of the relevant and useful Home Office guidance, and then towards the end drawing things together, but it will be also throughout of the webinar as much as possible. I'll try and cover some tips on the preparation of evidence and the conduct of applications so as to avoid applications being refused. But if they are refused, we'll also cover effectively what you can try and do to succeed in an appeal, particularly in the recent context of the minimum income rule increases, which we'll look at in a bit more detail later on. What I won't be able to cover are the family-based visas in relation to refugee family reunions. So those who wish to join a sponsor here who has been recognised as a refugee and it's a pre-existing family unit that wants to come and join them for obvious reasons in the UK. The second area, which we are not able to cover just due to the restrictions in time and the remit of this webinar, are family-based visas in relation to the EU settlement scheme, which, as we all know, has come into force since Brexit and the UK leaving the EU and the end of the implementation period and transition period in December of 2020. And so why is it important to cover these family-based visas and the recent developments at this particular time? Well, really, we are still grappling, in my view, with the major overhaul of the immigration rules that happened now over 10 years ago in 2012, when Appendix FM and Appendix FM-SC were introduced into the rules, and there was a real effort from the government to really ring-fence or perhaps codify as much as possible the Article 8 considerations as they apply to family life and private life within the immigration rules. So it's become essential to ensure that applications are well prepared and evidentially comprehensive. But now that we're more than 10 years on from that overhaul and still, as I said, grappling, in my view, with those changes and much litigation on the interpretation of those changes, the government announced late last year and updated this earlier this year, but has already implemented these changes in relation to the minimum income rule. And so that has also shifted again the focus on those that cannot meet the rules and what to do if that is the case. So hopefully this webinar will provide you with a comprehensive overview of those requirements in the different contexts of family-based visas. So that will include longer term visas, those that are with a view to settlement or lead to settlement, and those are more medium-term and shorter-term visas. The course is designed for lawyers working in immigration lawyers at beginner and introductory level, but also covering some advanced level topics. So it really is a mix, and I hope that there will be something for everyone.